guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to round 2 of my saddle pad collection. My name's Steph. If you've not checked out part 1, I will link it down below. This video is going to be all my jumping saddle pads. So without further ado, I will get started. So the first pad I have here is this sheepskin limo pad. I use this if I'm going showing or if I'm going hunting. It's half lined. Really nice, really smart pad. Lovely quality. Next I have Limo Teal. This was the first jumping pad from Limo that I got. Really like the colour. It's the Lustre fabric instead of the suede. Really like this one. I don't actually have the matching ears for it yet because I bought some ears thinking they were teal and they were turquoise, and so now I have a pair of turquoise ears and no turquoise pad. Next up is Fuchsia. This is in the small medium size because it fits nicely under my mare's saddle. This is the suede fabric and I really like this one. Lovely bright colour. I have the bandages and the ears that go with this. And this is my newest pad from Limo. This is the lime. This is such a nice colour. The camera's not really bringing it up very well. It looks a little bit washed out. But this is a really nice bright green. And I have the ears to match this, but not the bandages. And I have the ears and the bandages to match the fuchsia pad. Next is Peacock. This is a really good colour. I find myself using this one quite often. This has got the nice sort of shiny, not silver, but not, you know, a sort of a shiny binding. And the suede fabric. This one's really nice. I have the matching ears and bandages for that. So that's the end of the Limo stuff. Let's move on to, this is a USG pad here in a nice sort of lilac-y colour. The fabric is actually, it's more like checked rather than just plain lilac, and it has a nice binding and piping. I don't have any ears to match this. I know they made some, but I haven't found them yet. But I haven't really used this pad very much. Now, if you watched my dressage saddle pad collection video, you would see that I got this pad in dressage shape. Now, this one has arrived this morning, and this is the GP shape pad, which is much better for the saddle that I have for my pony, with the beautiful embroidery and the silver binding. So, really excited to use that. I might go down and ride in a minute. And it came with the matching ears too, which are really nice. And then I have this Harry's Horse pad with like a compass design on it. It's sort of a suede fabric with teal kind of binding. I don't really use this pad very often anymore. I used to use it quite a lot, but I just don't really use it anymore. Next is this HKM Laria Gorelli. Nobody never knows how to say that pad. It's got lovely flowers on it, nice embroidery and a navy binding. This pad I use if I don't know what colour I want to be in, and I just want to go for plain navy. But it's a bit better than plain navy because it's got flowers on it. Next is this USG pad. I bought this for £1 from a tax sale. It's got like a burgundy binding, navy with cream. I didn't realise when I bought it that it had embroidery on it, so it actually had a name just here, but that's been unpicked now. So I haven't actually used this pad yet. I'm not sure whether I'm going to keep it or whether I'm going to sell it or give it to a friend or something. Next is this plain black KM E-Light pad. It's in the same cut as the Limo pads with the girth guard and everything and the little D-ring tabs. I don't really use this one because I don't like wearing plain black, but if I ever do need to wear a plain black saddle pad, I have one. Next is this Schockemohle pad in like a creamy colour with a bronze and cream binding. I got this for a couple of pounds from a tax sale as well, with the Schockemohle logo on top. This is quite worn out now, but it's still a very usable pad, but I don't really use it anymore. It just happens to be in my collection. Next is another Schockemohle pad. It's this grey one with the Schockemohle logo and the classic Schockemohle orange binding and navy. I have matching ears for this pad. I haven't used it recently, but I do use it occasionally. It's quite worn out now. It's faded a bit. I bought it second hand actually, So it was already quite used when I bought it, but that's a nice pad. Next is this one from Felix Bühler. It's off of the Kramer website. This is a really nice website if you go and check out kramer.co.uk. Really nice stuff. This has a lovely embroidery and like a stripe here with embroidery there. I have matching ears for this pad. It's really nice. The only problem with it is quite big, as you can see. So it's a little bit big under my saddles, but I still really like it and I still use it quite a lot. Next is the pad that probably started off my matchy collections. This is a candy pink HV polo pad with nice embroidery and gold cream sort of binding. It's glittery. Love this pad. I still use it quite regularly, even though it's probably 3 years old now. So really nice embroidery. I have a matching pair of Roma ears for that pad. Next is a pad I have not used yet. This is a HKM Glockler crown pad. I bought this for shows, so it's a lovely soft satin fabric with gold and pink binding. I have matching ears and I do have the bandages for this, but I've just not actually been anywhere to use them yet. Okay, now we're on to the Eskadron pads. So the first one I have is this neon pink stripe pad. Really nice sort of different kind of fabric that you get normally from saddle pads, and then this embroidery here. It's super bright, as you can see. No embroidery on the other side. And instead of the straps, it's got the silicone letters on it. I have matching ears for this pad. I really like it. I use this one quite regularly. Next is this Powder Rose Big Square. Now, this pad is beautiful, but it's so difficult to get a true colour showing on the screen. I keep trying to get pictures of my pony wearing it, and it just looks really washed out. So it's this lovely pale pink colour with choco chip, off-white and powder rose binding, and this lovely stripes, sorry, and this lovely choco chip and off-white binding. So I really like this pad. I have the matching ears for it. As I say, it's just particularly difficult to get a picture of. And next is this Patch Me pad. This is a really cool pad. So it's in the basalt colour with berry, and these velcro on and off of the saddle pad, so you can change them over and move them around. So you've got one with sparkles on it and a white binding, and so that's on both sides, which is really nice. So if I ever want to have a bit of fun, I can change those around. And the berry ears match that pad, and I also have some berry bandages that match it. Next is this shiny, brilliant pad in hot pink. This is a really nice pad. I love the fabric of these, and they look so nice in the sun. I use this one quite regularly. I have matching ears and matching bandages for it. And then I have this royal blue polo pad. It's quite worn out now, because I did buy it second hand. It has the sticky letters. It's quite thick, thicker than most of the other Eskadron pads with this logo here. I have the matching ears for this and the matching bandages, so I still use this one quite regularly. And we're on to the Eskadron, oh no, one more. This is another pad I'm saving for shows, so it's still got the tags attached. It's the button pad, so it's got nice embroidery here with a pink and white and navy binding and silicone stars. I got this one because my show jacket is hot pink, and I didn't want to have a 2 OTT saddle pad if I'm wearing a hot pink show jacket. So I went for this one because it's just got the nice pink binding. Okay, onto the Eskadron cotton pads. This one was the first cotton pad I ever bought. This is in the colour rose with neon pink and navy binding. So I do use this one quite regularly, but because it's quite a light colour, it does seem to hold on to the stains, which is a shame. Next is the hot pink cotton pad. This is the same colour as that shiny brilliant pad I showed a minute ago. I have matching ears and bandages for this, and I use this one quite regularly. Now I apologise for how dirty this pad is, because I rode in it this morning, but this is Eskadron Banana. I got this for £5 at a tax sale because they didn't know what they were selling. So it's a really great bargain. I have matching ears and bandages for this one, and it looks really nice on my dun pony, surprisingly. Next is, it's a bit of an old worn out cotton pad in the colour plum. I bought this for £1 at a tax sale, and it's missing its straps, but it's got nice binding with a green and pink. I use this mainly under my lunging roller because it's quite handy because it doesn't have the straps. So it's just a handy cotton pad to have, but I don't get a huge amount of use out of it. And finally, we have this grey anthra pad with a pink and navy binding. This has the stars ears that go with it and the stars bandages. Really like this pad. Sometimes if I want to be a bit more discreet with the pink I'm wearing, I will go for this one. So thank you for watching part 2 of my jumping saddle pad collection. I'll probably do an updated video in a couple of months' time because I'm always buying saddle pads. So like and subscribe and stay tuned to my channel because I will be posting videos quite regularly. Thank you, bye!